Hello my gorgeous people, these are your special messages, and these special messages are in between now and the end of November 2019, and I'm going to start with the horoscope sign of Aries. My gorgeous Aries, this is the moment, this is the time that you need to understand it's a lot about your own power, it's a lot about your own achievement, it's a lot about your own energy, which is just going to be rather enhanced in between now and the end of November 2019, and you are going to have a rather interesting path which is about to be shown to you. This path is going to be rather important and rather sacred, and it's going to resolve quite a lot of problems when it comes to certain uncertainties, and when it comes to you, my gorgeous Aries, and when it comes to all those things that you have been like kind of focusing on and working on, but they were like a little bit slow, certain things that just weren't happening. Now there is a moment that you're going to have which is just going to literally show you the way. On another hand, I would like to say that this is rather important time of abundance indeed. Be very, very open-minded and be very adventurous as well in between now and the end of November 2019. On another hand, another thing that I was going to say to you also, that you are going to be tested. Your personal power is going to be tested. Just remember, always stay committed to the task at hand indeed. Okay, the next message that I'm going to have is going to be for my gorgeous, ever so precious Taurinis, my beautiful Tauruses. Now, you have to trust yourself. This is an important moment in time. Be very optimistic, okay? You are going to be rather intuitive. Your third psychic eye is going to be enhanced like there is no tomorrow. You just need to trust yourself. You're going to come across the situation in between now and at the end of this month, and you need to be very open-minded. You need to have all the courage, you need to have a perfect flow when it comes to your actual balance in order to get the most of it. The most certainly you're going to come across the certain situation where you're going to think like, no, I can't do this, no, I can't. You do not even go there. Do not bring yourself down, my gorgeous Taurinis. You're amazing people, you're incredible people, you're powerful in so many different ways. Now this is an important stage, an important time to trust yourself, trust your own power, trust your own intuition, okay? This is an important moment in time, okay? Because through your own trust, something is going to be revealed to you through your own confidence, and this is only achieved when you completely trust yourself. Be very open-minded, and when you come across the situation, no, I can't do that. Yes, you can indeed. Just remember this, okay? And also, what else I was going to say, there is a certain inheritance, that money that is going to be rather significant, and if you haven't got anybody to leave you inheritance, then it's going to be the gift of money that is just going to come at the right moment in time, okay? Now, the next sign that I'm going to be talking about is going to be my precious, my beautiful, my ever so gorgeous Gemini. My beautiful, beautiful Gemini. This is all about you completely going for it. You are going to have an absolutely mind-blowing strength. Okay, you are going to have an absolutely mind-blowing balance when it comes to your personal magnetivity, okay? When it comes to your personal magnetism, when it comes to your personal vibration. And that in itself, it's a very sacred moment in time, because you're going to find yourself achieving so much more that you normally achieve. And also the energy levels are going to be absolutely remarkably vavavoomish as well. This is an important moment in time to inspect the situations as much as you can. Also be very adventurous, and also try to do as much as you can. Try to throw yourself in every situation possible that you could. On one hand, you can tap into so many different dimensions and different energies, but on another hand, this is going to be absolutely remarkable when it comes to your perfect balance, because with every single option that you take, with every single open-mindedness that you have, there are another door that are going to open open. You can expect a rather nice and very, very important surprise by the end of this month, my gorgeous Gemini, and it's to do with you, the way you feel about a certain stage and certain path of your journey, which is about to start becoming very prominent part of your life. And it's all down to you and your great accomplishment, Gemini. All the hard work that you had so far, it's most certainly going to start paying off right now. Okay, indeed. Okay, and what else I was going to say, that this is going to be the actual absolutely amazing moment in time when it comes to you having a perfect balance, when it comes to strength, when it comes to your focus, when it comes to your vision, when it comes to all these things. But the bottom line is that the control over situation is going to be very, very strong. Emotionally, a perfect moment in time. Okay? The next sign that I'm going to be talking about is going to be, of course, my beautiful, my ever so precious Cancerini. Cancerini, it is all about you starting to absolutely enjoy yourself. This is a perfect, absolutely perfect moment in time to just a little bit step back from the actual situation, from your life, to not to do anything, to not to plan too much, but just basically to step away from the situation, take care of yourself a little bit. Meditation would be absolutely remarkable. Any kind of grounding will be absolutely remarkable. Any kind of connection and reconnection with the nature would be absolutely fantastic, because at the same time vibration is going to be super magical and super, super powerful. And that in itself is going to rejuvenate you, and it's going to give you the power, the rather Vavavumish energy and Vavavumish power. And that in itself is going to start awakening you. And by the end of this month, it is going to give a rather illuminating moment in time. The illuminating moment in time, it's also going to be quite important when it comes to your own transformation, when it comes to your own significance, when it comes to your own honor, when it comes to your own direction. But it's just only going to achieve with you taking care of yourself. So if you can, just basically be as spiritual as you can. Maybe even get some kind of new crystals, maybe get some kind of new plants. This is plants into your house. This is all very spiritual and very important. And meditation by the water would be quite interesting and quite significant. It's so good because it is going to just help you to have that one, to be that one step closer, some kind of a vision about the future, which is just going to be connected to this month, and it's going to be connected to something really wonderful and magical that is actually going to come out of all this meditation and all this powerful vibration indeed. Okay, and what else I was going to say to you, it is just, this is important because after this moment in time you're also going to actually start with your own rebirth. This is great because you're gonna just find yourself in the middle, and that particular middle is going to be very sacred and important because you are reaching a very important stage in your life. And that's why it would be absolutely remarkable just to make sure that the balance is just going to be absolutely right, and be open-minded as well as much as you can. Sometimes meditation is very, very significant, and it's very important, not only because it's going to rejuvenate us, but it's going to help you to get the illumination and an insight it's going to help you to invite your own sacred hermit moment. And this is exactly what is going to happen to you indeed. Okay, and it is just all about your own transformation. This is an important moment in time. It's all about your transformation. So that's why you need to be rejuvenated. You need to start rejuvenating process. Okay, the next sign that I'm going to be talking about is going to be my precious, my gorgeous Leonis, my beautiful Leos. Unbelievable. You see, this is what I want to say to you. You are going to have not just like any kind of opportunity, but a life-changing opportunity is coming, my gorgeous babies. And that life-changing opportunity that is coming, it's going to manifest to you right at around the end of November. It is not going to be there like straight away then and there, but it's the actual opportunity that is just going to help you to understand maybe unhappy part of your life, a sad part of your life, because it is just going to come with a whole new sense of direction. That sense of direction is on one hand going to confirm to you that you do want to make these big massive changes, but then again it is just going to bring you the whole new world, because this is going to be, my gorgeous Leonis, an absolutely mind-blowing vavavumish moment in time for you. It is not only about the opportunity, but it's about the massive opportunity. It's about a huge opportunity. It's about an absolutely life-changing opportunity, which was on your mind for the past 9 months. Something was very intensely on your mind for the past 9 months, and it's to do with a change, and it's to do with a new start, new stage, a new opportunity. That new opportunity is going to completely be reflected to the last 9 months that was bringing you down, and the last 9 months that you were kind of like even subconsciously or even consciously decided that you will want to change your life. This opportunity is going to be absolute doorway, an absolute portal to a whole new dimension, my gorgeous Leonis. It's happening, and it's going to be really important indeed. Okay? What else I was going to say, just be very, also you need to be very open-minded, and also just be very, your self-esteem is going to be very powerful. So it's going to be the moment in time when you're going to find lots of energy, and you're going to find yourself being active around things, you know. So it's a good start and a good time to start new things and explore as much as you can in between now and the end of November, because something is going to kind of unfold for you, and it's going to surprise you, but you're going to like it. You're going to like it indeed. Okay, the next sign that I'm going to be talking about is going to be, of course, my gorgeous, my ever so precious, my beautiful Virgolinis. My gorgeous Virgos, you are also having an absolutely incredible vibration that is just going to start becoming quite evident for you right now, and it's going to be quite strong until the end of November. But what this energy is actually going to do, it's going to make you feel really good about yourself, and it's going to make you feel very optimistic, and it's going to give you lots of energy. It is the success rebound, like really nice actual rebound of success that you are going to have. Something is going to reflect on you, the certain slow stage and the slow period of your life, you know, that maybe it didn't unfold as quick as you wanted to. Now this is going to be a quiet, a nice time of unfoldment, but it is going to come and happen with an element of surprise. Something is going to surprise you about your own success. You're going to realize how incredible you are. You're going to realize how powerful you are. You're going to realize how different you are. How different you are. These are the key words. How different you are. My gorgeous Virgolinis, this is your power. This is your magic. This is your energy. This is your strength. Just remember, be different, be different, be different. It is also rather important moment in time in between now and the end of November, where you're going to find, you're going to rediscover something very special about yourself, but it's just something that is very significant and very unique to yourself. A very rather special and unique skill, unique option, unique ability. It's going to be coming like very, very evident and strong and important part of your life, an important part of your spiritual journey. Okay, Virgolinis, this is important. Something that's missing in your life, it's about to come through. Something that's missing in your life, it's about to come forward. Something that's missing in your life, it's about to manifest, and it's going to bring you the whole new world of possibilities. And immediately, there is going to be a vision about the future that you are going to have. There are going to be certain things that you will be able to kind of connect to straight away that you weren't able to connect to before, and that is going to be such an amazing and incredible mind-blowing moment. You are going to make a life-changing decision, Virgolinis, okay? You're going to make a life-changing decision. You will see exactly what I mean. This is going to be just one step at a time, but most certainly this is going to be the greatest sacred start indeed. Okay, the next sign that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be my gorgeous, my ever so precious, my beautiful Libra. My gorgeous Libra, this is just like another one. Look at this. This is also absolutely incredible. Something new is coming through. Something new is coming forward. A new opportunity. But this is so good because this is not only about the opportunity, but this is also about the sad time in your life. Maybe in the past 24 months. This is how powerful this time is when it comes to karma and when it comes to this universal energy, because it's the time of unfoldment, and especially November and December are very important when it comes to karma, when it comes to our spiritual journey, and when it comes to the actual unfoldment. So this unfoldment by the end of November, it's going to bring you a wonderful opportunity. This opportunity is going to be really good, but it's going to help you to test the waters a little bit. It's going to help you to understand something. It's going to help you to certain adventure, but it's also going to help you certain things about someone that you couldn't understand, but you're only going to be able to do this through by taking this particular opportunity. This particular opportunity is about to, it's not going to even, this is when it gets really tricky and interesting. It's not even going to seem that huge. It's not going to seem that amazing, but it's just going to be connected to some kind of learning process and a learning experience that you're going to need to make, you're going to need to take, but later on you're going to see how important and how illuminating was this time of your life. Because you will discover something about yourself, and that discovery is going to help you to speed up with a certain stage of your life, because you will know it's time to move on. Through this opportunity, you're going to not only find out something very important about your skill, about your knowledge, but you will also have a very strong confirmation that it's time to change things, that it's time to move on. Libra, you're the only one who can do this. You're the only one who can change things for you. You're the only one who can move on with certain things in your life, and this is on you to realize this. I'm not saying that you didn't realize before, but this is going to become very evident now. Very evident, because you're going to start feeling about it very strongly, and you're going to gain a strength, emotional strength and power to make a very important decision. Okie dokie, Libra. Okay, the next sign that I'm going to be talking about is going to be my gorgeous, my ever so precious, my beautiful Scorpiones. My gorgeous Scorpios, this is absolutely beautiful moment in time, because you need to absolutely trust your own power. You are going to have a mind-blowing amount of energy. You already do have a sacred energy around you, my gorgeous Scorpione, because this is your moment in time. This is the time when your vibration is highly powerful. This time of year is the time of year when you are the strongest. You are very enlightened in many different ways, and that energy can confuse you sometimes and even slow you down, because it is a very powerful energy. And when we find ourselves like being part of the different dimension, it does depends on our spiritual journey how we are going to react to it, and sometimes it does confuse us a little bit. What I want you to understand is you have to be as open-minded throughout this time, but there is also going to be the situation that you are going to have, and that situation that you're going to be part of, it's just not going to be nothing unusual. It's just going to be part of your daily, everyday activities, wherever you are, whatever you do. But the bottom line is that there is going to be like the hidden opportunity that you're going to have. You need to find out where is this hidden opportunity. It's a tiny opportunity that is going to grow like there is no tomorrow. But what this is completely connected to the next stage of whatever you're doing right now. You need to see what is the next stage. Something is around you, but it's hidden, but it's down on you to find out where it is. Your spiritual journey right now is not complete. Something is missing, and the illumination for you to find out what is missing, it's coming, and it's going to be there by the end of November 2019. But it's going to come in a form of like an opportunity or like a little learning experience, but it's completely based around what you're doing right now. So for example, if you're like working in the shop, there is a certain learning experience that it's going to come through, and it's going to seem like really tiny, really small, but there is just something very sacred, very special, and very unique going to be connected to this, because April 2020, it's going to have an absolutely mind-blowing continuation of what you're going to actually do now, what you're going to start. You're about to plant a really important seed, but you may not even even realize how important this is. And the reason how you invite this closer to your life, to your world, to your dimension, is to see what do you need to brush up on wherever you are. So as I said, if you work in the shop, just see, like, for example, what there is new to learn, you know. If you're like a businessman, then you see what type of things you can focus on as well. You know, it's all about the next stage of your particular spiritual journey that is going to provide you with a hidden little opportunity. I say hidden because it's going to be much more, it's going to seem much smaller than what it is, but this is all very unique and very spiritual, very powerful and very significant when it comes to your own spiritual journey. So it's about the expansion of wherever you are that is just going to take you much further than you could possibly dream of. Okay? You just have to trust yourself. You just have to trust your spiritual journey, my gorgeous Scorpiones. Okay? Now, the next sign that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be my gorgeous, my ever so precious, my beautiful Sagittarius, my gorgeous Sagittarius. This is just all about you keeping your cool. You're gonna be tested and you're gonna be like, kind of like, oh my God, no, I don't know. Just remember, rise above the dark water, rise above the dark energy, rise above the negativity, because you will be tested and you have to get this right. You do not want to go low, you do not want to go down. You want to rise above the situation and let your spirit evolve where it should evolve. So therefore, somebody like a little snaky in a grassy, I'm sorry to say this, it's going to reveal itself like in between now and the end of November. And all you need to do is take the most of it, because this is like a little rose waiting to be picked in a certain way when it comes to you realizing your own psychic gift that you're actually going to have through this, because it's at the same time going to provide you with the gift of understanding, the gift of realization, and the gift of the certain option that you will have that you wouldn't normally have. But most certainly it's going to be an important time to move on from the situation that you're at the moment, that you don't like, that is bringing you down. And this is going to be the sacred sign, and this in itself is going to reflect on you so beautifully, because karmically you will straight away shift the energy that was actually bringing you down. After that moment in time, you will feel very, very energetic and very re-energized indeed. Okay? The next sign that I'm going to be talking about, of course, is going to be my gorgeous, my ever so precious, my beautiful Capricornius. My gorgeous Capricorn, my beautiful Capricornius, okay? You're the next sign. This is just so good. I really like it, you know. It is just basically, in particular, you know, the certain things that you have been battling with, you know, in particular, the certain things that you kind of like you were doing, but you find yourself like not enjoying yourself anymore. You're going to make like a really significant decision, and I like the decision that you're going to make, because you will realize that you're slowly coming to the end of your spiritual journey when it comes to that particular stage that you are at. For example, like if you're like maybe learning something, you're like part of some certain learning experience, you will know and you will understand that there is something that you need to change. This time it's going to bring you the greatest change ever. It is also going to be the beginning, but it's just suddenly going to surprise you as well, because you're going to find yourself like being very explorative, you're going to find yourself being very adventurous, and you're also going to find yourself have so much more energy. This is time to like do as much as you can, and it's time to explore, but there is a certain option that is going to become very attractive to you, and you are going to surprise yourself. And this is all going to start like at some point, like a very early in the morning. Capricornius, you need to understand this. This is important for you to get this. It's all about you making sure that you understand that you're about to have a very important message from the spirit world, message from your angels, message from your guardian angels, message from your spirit guides. And this is going to come to you in a form of thinking in the morning. One morning in between now and the end of November, you're going to start feeling something that you didn't feel before. You're going to start feeling certain direction. You're going to start feeling very drawn towards a certain option, and this is going to surprise you. it's going to come and it's going to manifest with an element of surprise. So there is a hidden option for you, my gorgeous Capricorn. It's going to happen in between now and the end of November 2019. And that hidden option is going to surprise you. But most certainly, this is all part of these feelings. This is all part of these emotions. And you, first of all, you're going to be surprised. This is going to be the first thing on your mind one morning in between now and the end of November. And how you're going to feel is just like a certain direction. It's going to like kind of become very much so, oh yeah, like a certain journey, like a certain career, certain work, certain option, or certain realization. Maybe you want to stop doing certain things. Maybe you want to stop working like a certain things. Maybe you want to learn something else. Maybe you want to take slightly different dimension. Or maybe you will just realize then and there, oh, it's time to move on. I'm not happy anymore. It is just going to come with like a vavavoom-ish feeling, like a vavavoom-ish moment in time, which is going to surprise you at first. You're going to say like, no way. And then later on, as the time goes by, this is going to become more and more evident. And what is going to happen is, because when we sleep, we are connected to our subconscious mind, our brain, our big percentage of brain works that it doesn't normally work. We have all sorts of astral projections. We are able to go to all these different dimensions, and at the same time we are getting lots of messages from spirits, from our angels. And this is one of the sacred times ever, because we are able to expand ourselves, expand our mind with this absolutely powerful universal energy. And this is why this information is going to be sacred. And first of all, it's going to surprise you when you wake up in the morning. And then I say in the morning because as soon as we open our mind, we are still connected to that subconscious mind. We are still connected to the universe. We are still part of it. And then a few minutes later, then we just kind of drift apart from it and we get into this dimension. And that's why it's important, an integral part of your psychic intuition and third psychic eye and spiritual journey, when you open your eyes in the morning and see what is actually the spirit world going to tell you. It's going to be interesting, life-changing. First is maybe not going to make sense, but then later it's going to be like, oh my God, brilliant. Okay, so the next sign that I'm going to be talking about now and check, it's of course going to be Aquamarinis, my gorgeous Aquarius, Aquamarini. Like, oh my God, you are entering the greatest moment in time when it comes to your own wisdom, when it comes to your own achievements, and when it comes to certain things that were so uncertain in the last 11 months in particular. This is the time of achievement, and I really like it, but it's all down to you, and it's all down to you making certain decisions and making certain turns and making certain options. But there is a one particular thing that you did within the last 11 months and people were like, no, that's not right thing, no, that wasn't the right thing, how can you do this, how can you do that? Like, people just didn't agree with this. But then who cares, you know? You did absolutely the right thing. It was a bit of a sour time going on at the time within the last 11 months when you were going through a certain situation, and it was like it made you feel like a little bit uncomfortable being around a certain people. But then again, it is just all about toxic people around you. But sometimes our spiritual journey does kind of put us in touch around these people, because it is just simply meant to be there. We are tested on one hand, but then on another hand it is just basically going to provide us with an option later on if we get it right. At that moment in time, what happened within the last 11 months, you made a certain option, you made a certain decision, and it was absolutely mind-blowing, and it was very wise. Absolutely so perfect. But there is number two that I'm seeing here as well. So what's going to happen? On one hand, in between now and the end of November, you will hear this confirmation about something, about a certain accomplishment, about certain direction that you took, and it's going to be brilliant. You're going to feel the greatest honor about yourself, but lots of people are going to be like, ooh la la, that was really brilliant. But on another hand, there is number two that I'm seeing, that there is another decision that you will make, okay? Another decision you will make before the end of November 2019. And that decision that you're going to make, it's also going to bring you inner peace and strength. Because something very beautiful and very sacred is going to start happening here. Emotional balance is about to return, and you're going to realize also at the same time something very, very important, very, very important about a very special and very significant person in your life. It's going to surprise you a little bit, but then, you know, it is also going to be an integral part of something that you will do later on when it comes to making a certain decision indeed. But it is just all about it, an absolutely great moment in time for you when it comes to the actual balance indeed. Okay, the next sign that I'm going to be talking about, of course, it's going to be my gorgeous, my ever so precious, my beautiful Pisces. My gorgeous Pisces, you are, oh my Lord, you see, this is so good. You're about to get your self-esteem and confidence. When Pisces have a self-esteem and confidence, then you are absolutely having a mind-blowing time and you're literally on top of the world indeed. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. First of all, the good news that you're going to hear about your work, about your career, about your direction. If you're not working, if you're retired, then whatever you were focusing on, whatever you were doing, wherever you were putting lots of direction, lots of you know, what you wanted to manifest, you know, what you wanted to do, what you wanted to create, whatever you were focusing on, what you wanted to achieve. Now there is going to be a really brilliant news that you're actually going to hear, and this is going to put a big smile on your face, but also at the same time it's going to make you feel so good about yourself, because this goes way down to the slowness, and way back to the last 36 months when you realize that the things were unfolding very slowly and they didn't work as quick, they didn't work as fast, and maybe that in itself didn't kind of provide you with enough satisfaction in order to move on, in order to enjoy yourself. And when you lose this balance, it is very difficult to attach yourself to this particular energy, and that in itself can prevent you to have certain visions about future. And when we are unable to have a certain visions about the future, is what I said before, then we literally feel a little bit stuck. And when we feel stuck in the vortex of energy, then we are unable to move on, and we are unable to be happy. I'm not saying that you were unhappy, but I'm just saying that this was slowing you down, and this was preventing you to reach your full potential when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to your feelings, when it comes to your emotions. Now this is all going to be absolutely vavavoom-ish moment in time, because not only it is going to be the greatest balance of energy that you are going to have when it comes to the certain accomplishment from before, but it's just more importantly the actual potential that you are going to have and that you are going to see. It's going to surprise you, and this is all going to happen with a little element of surprise as well, because it is going to be amazing, and it is going to bring you like a lot of energy immediately, and most certainly it is just something that is missing in your life, that is going to become evident, something from the past that you need to bring into this life, into this energy, into this dimension right now. Maybe along the way, maybe along the all spiritual journey, you know, you just kind of forgot about certain things, or you didn't pay enough attention to certain parts of your spiritual journeys that you should. So it is going to be very strong connection that you're going to feel with your childhood, and very strong connection that you're going to feel with the things from the past. There is something very important about the past, something that you used to do, something that you used to enjoy, something that used to make you feel so happy, that it's going to come back into your life. You're going to have a little vision. You're going to have an amazing moment in time when it comes to your spirit guides, when it comes to your guardian angels, and they're going to provide you with a vision. And that vision is going to make a very strong connection with this part of your childhood, this part of your past, and it's going to show you, it's going to help you to understand what is missing. And that in itself is also going to be the greatest moment in time when it comes to the new beginning, because not only you will be able to feel the new sense of direction, but it's also going to reflect on you in so many different ways when it comes to your optimism, when it comes to your happiness. And there are certain things that were very like uncertain, now they're going to start becoming very certain, because not only this is going to reveal the great new sense of direction, but it's just going to make you feel so vavavoomish, you know, it's going to make you feel so excited. And there is going to be very important decision that you're going to make. This is only going to be the beginning, but the beginning of a very important stage and unfoldment in your life, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna like this indeed. I like it. I know how you're gonna feel. I can feel your powerful vibration right now, because it's gonna rejuvenate you in so many different ways. Okay. Okay, my gorgeous people, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love every single one of you. Okay, I'm sending you brightest blessing, lots of love, healing and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous people. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.